Hey y'all, it's Crystal. Thanks so much for stopping in. So just a little quick video today to talk about some other December plans that I have for my reading. I did, of course I've got Christmas Evil going on, the readathon that I'm co-hosting for the month, and I've already put out that TBR. And I'm so looking forward to everything. December is just going to be so much fun. I can't wait. But I do have some book clubs and buddy reads going on that I need to kind of add on top of my Christmas Evil plans. So I just wanted to mention those here. I'll do a little video, mention those here, and in case you want to jump in on any of these. And there are a couple other events going on that I wanted to mention also. So let's hop right into it. So a couple of book club things. We've got Rachel over the Shades of Orange, her Patreon book club. We are going to be reading December Park by Ronald Malfi. This I think is a coming of age story. Not sure if it actually takes place in December. I think it might be a summary book, but I don't even really know. I didn't even look it up. I just know I'm going to try to get to it this month for sure, and finally read some Ronald Malfi. So I'll have 2 Ronald Malfi books on my December TBR, which I'm super excited about. So I will have her linked below if you want to join in her Patreon and join us, because she has created such a great space for us. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, so Kelly over at Kelly Hooked on Books, she has her From Hell book club where we read old school vintage horror books, and Wet Bones is the pick for December. This is by John Shirley. Again, this is not one I know much about. I didn't look it up yet, but I just try to participate when I can in Kelly's book club, and I've slacked off the past couple of months. Sorry, Kelly. But maybe I can swing back into the thing, get back into the swing of things for December. We'll see. I found this on Scribd, I think, the ebook. So we'll try to get to it. Okay, so I've been taking part of this Stephen King read along. We've been going, I think, over a year now, right? I can't remember when we started, but I think it was last year sometime. Was it the beginning of last year? I don't remember. It's been a long time. And so I kind of control the wheel now, where I spin the wheel of King and pick us out a book each month, and we chat about these books over on Brad Proctor's Discord. So I'll link Brad's channel below, and then you can find the link to his Discord through his channel. If you're interested in joining us for these King books, it's randomly chosen, every month, and whatever the wheel decides is what we read for the month. And so for December, the wheel has chosen The Dark Half, and I love The Dark Half, actually. I think it's slightly underrated for a King book. I definitely would like to reread this one if I have some time. Maybe I can find the audiobook or something. Yeah, I like this book a lot, and it's a story about an author and his sort of alter ego, and the alter ego maybe comes to life and all that kind of good stuff. It's fun. It's a really good one. I like it a lot. So yeah, if you'd like to join us, definitely come on over if you like. And then another kind of buddy read that's going on. Dave and Olive over at Book Blather, they've started doing some little group buddy reads every month, and they've got a Discord too. So I'll link Book Blather below also, so you can find the link to their Discord. And we're going to be digging into The Snow Child. This is by Ewan Ivey, and I love this. I love this book. It's one I've been wanting to read for a while now. Seems appropriate for December. It's called The Snow Child. I think it's definitely a wintry type of story, and so yeah, definitely if you want to join in with us. I think there was going to be a couple of us, or a few of us at least, I think, going to try to get into this one for December. So definitely come and join us if you like. So, and it is a historical book. It takes place in Alaska, 1920s, and there's this homesteading family, Jack and Mabel, who after years of being together, they don't have, they're childless. They don't have a child left. They're drifting apart and struggling to maintain the farm. And she says she's crumbling from loneliness and despair. Mabel. I always love the name Mabel. So in a moment of levity during the season's first snowfall, they build a child out of snow. And the next morning, the snow child is gone, but they glimpse a young girl running through the trees. The little girl calls herself, is it Faina? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Seems to be a child of the woods. She hunts with a red fox at her side and somehow survives alone in the Alaskan wilderness. As Jack and Mabel come to understand the child who could have stepped from the pages of a fairy tale, they begin to love her as their own daughter. But in this beautiful, violent territory, things are rarely as they appear, and what they eventually learn about Faina will transform them all. I'm so excited. It looks like the author was raised in Alaska, so she knows all about Alaska, and lives there to the day, so yeah, that's exciting. I love Alaska. I worked in Alaska for a little while. So I'm always kind of drawn to books set in Alaska anyway, but this one's definitely one that's been on my radar for a little while. It just sounds really lovely, kind of a historical story with a bit of maybe magical realism thrown in. It sounds sounds really good, and maybe a bit heartbreaking. Maybe will it make us cry, Dave? Are we gonna cry? I don't know. So I'm excited. So again, Dave will be linked below, and join us if you want to hop in on that. So. Was there something else? Yes, there was. Brandy over at the Bookclectic has been hosting Howl for the Holidays. I believe it's taking place November, December, and through January, I think. Brandy, if you can confirm, I'll link Brandy's video where she's talking about Howl for the Holidays there. So Howl for the Holidays is Brandy's way of trying to get people to read more Hal Clement. So Hal Clement's a sort of old school science fiction writer, and I said, I'm going to try to jump in on that because I really enjoy Brandy's channel, and why not give Hal Clement a little bit of love? And I got a couple of Hal Clements on my shelf, so I'm going to try to dig into this one. Maybe here in December. If I don't get into it in December, I'll definitely push it to January. But I'll put it on the list. This is short. His books are short. This is called Mission of Gravity. I love this cover. So we've got this person, Barlanan, who is approximately 15 inches long and 2 inches in diameter. He is the captain of the Brie, one of the greatest ships ever to sail Mesclin's oceans of liquid methane. What's going on here? I don't know. There's giant bugs maybe from this cover? I'm not sure. It sounds pretty interesting. There's like small people. I don't know. Give it a go. I don't know. I've never read Hal Clement, so why not? Okay, so I think that's. Let me look here. Let me look. Okay, so we've got a couple events. I just want to bring your attention to them, just in case you've missed any kind of announcements or anything. So, holiday Havoc-athon. Is hosted by Tangible Reads. So I'll link her both. She's got a couple other hosts, but I saw it over on Tangible Reads. So so there's this kind of a holiday themed readathon to kind of celebrate the havoc that the holidays can also bring. It's not always hot cocoa and warm gifts from Santa by the fire, right? So it could be really stressful, and so she just was kind of playing into that kind of thing for her sort of theme of the readathon. So she's got six prompts, and one of which is just to watch a sort of holiday movie. So really 5 book prompts, and one is number 1 is to read a sci-fi, fantasy, or a horror story. So any kind of like genre type fiction. So, and I forgot to grab it. Hold on. I'm already planning on reading The Vessel by Adam Neville. So I'm gonna plug that into that. And then she's got a BIPOC author for prompt number 2. And here in the holidays, I don't know about you, but I like to read a lot of like holiday romance. I don't know what it is about this time of year. I just really enjoy it. So I'm going to try to get into Mistletoe Blues by Bella J. And it looks like a super cute little story. It's a short kind of story. It looks super cute. It's a holiday romance. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be fun. So number 3 is queer representation. And I found this book that I had kind of saved on Amazon. It's called Kissed by Krampus. And it's a male romance. So I'm excited about that. Number 4 is to read a crime or a mystery, and I'm already planning on reading The Undesired by Ursa Sigurdardóttir. So plugging that in for that. This is an Icelandic story. It's a crime, mystery kind of novel. And number 5 is just to read a book that has a red title. And I'm going to be reading The Vampire Came for Christmas already for Christmas Evil. So I'm going to plug that in for that. And she does have also a bunch of fun Instagram photo prompts planned for the month. I'm going to try to take part in. She's got kind of days scheduled out that look pretty fun. So I'm going to try to stay on schedule. I'm pretty forgetful, so we'll see. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? There is also Predictathon. Now this is created by Books with Lexi. Again, she's got some other hosts, but I saw it on Lexi's channel, so I will link Books with Lexi below, and you can find the other hosts and all the information from there. And this is a readathon running through the first couple of weeks of December 1st through the 15th, and it's all just based on 5-star predictions. So I am pulling books from the books that I've already got planned to read, and I'm really just choosing 2. But so number 1, book by an author that you have given 5 stars to previously. The Vessel, again, by Adam Neville. I read Last Days by Adam Neville, loved it, 5 stars for me, and so I've been dying to read more by Adam Neville, and so I'm gonna hope this is 5 stars, because it sounds great. So a book with a favorite trope is number 2, and this one is definitely, it sounds really spooky and occultish. I love those kinds of stories, and like a old creepy house. This ticks all of those boxes for me. Number 3, a book that someone with similar reading tastes gave 5 stars to. I'm gonna be going with this one again. I looked up on Goodreads. I did see that Sadie Hartman, who's Mother Horror, gave it 5 stars. So I'm just gonna go with her recommendation that she enjoyed it. So I think I'm gonna enjoy it also. And then the next book is to read a book the next prompt is a book that you have been putting off. What did I just do with that? I just had this book in my hands. Oh, so right here. Right in front of my face. A book that you've been, putting off, that you think you'll give 5 stars to. And I'm really hoping to love this one. So I'm going to go in with some 5-star expectations for that. So. And then number 5 is a genre that you've given the most 5 stars to is horror, of course. I'm just going to plug The Vessel in for that too. So I got 2 books that I'm going to read here in those first couple of weeks in December, and really hope that they are 5 stars. I have high hopes. I really do. so we'll see. We will see. I found some other romances. Again, like I told you, I like to dig into romance books. I wrote a couple down that are on Kindle Unlimited that if I've got time I'd like to get into, and one is Grave Tidings by Salem Sinclair. It looks like a Krampus. It looks fun. I'm gonna try to read it. Another one is Santa Baby, by Cassie Mint. Hot Santa, I'm down with that. I read a Hot Santa book last year and it was a lot of fun. So, and then I've got Christmas in the Empty Cabin by E. Rays. Now this looks like a spooky book. It's not a romancy book, but Christmas in the Empty Cabin sounds like a lot of fun to me. So I did find this book on my shelf, A Christmas Cowboy Hero. Now I don't know if I could do this one because it's kind of long, but I pulled it out. I'm gonna stick it on my TBR. You never know. You never know what mood strikes you. Am I right? And who knows what other kind of little short Christmassy, romances I might get into. So I think that's gonna do it. This is a kind of random video. I'm sorry. I felt a bit rambly. But I'm just really excited for December. I really can't believe the year's almost over, you guys. Like, what in the world's going on? But yeah, it's fast approaching. The holidays are here, so so I hope that you'll join us for Christmas Evil. And it's, you don't have to celebrate Christmas or really anything to take part. It's just with, it's just a fun way to get us through to the end of the year. It's something fun to do. We do have a movie watch of Black Christmas coming up on the 1st of December. So check out our Discord and our Instagram for the time. We haven't quite set a time yet, but so check that for the time. And we have our holiday party scheduled for December 17th, and it's going to take place almost all day and all night. So I think for 12 hours, I think is what Kelsey has planned for it. Again, stay tuned, to the Discord or to our Instagram for any kind of dates that are coming up for that kind of stuff. And we'll be sprinkling in, I'm sure, some sprints and who the heck knows what else. So we've got our ugly Christmas sweater. What's the word I'm looking for? Challenge that we're doing. Yeah. So yeah, definitely stay tuned because we're hoping to have some fun coming up in December. Yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna stop there. I've rambled enough now. So yeah, December's gonna be fun, so let's get to it. I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for stopping by today. I appreciate your time. And until next time, bye guys.